Hi, I'm Samia Hurst. I'm going to be speaking about children with disabilities and legislation. Introduction to childhood disabilities. A disability is a condition that affects how a child grows, learns, or interacts with the world. This can impact movement, communication, learning behavior, or emotional development. Disabilities can be present for birth or develop late in the life. Disabilities can be physical, developmental, intellectual, sensory, or emotional. Some of the examples include cerebral palsy, that would be an example of a physical condition, autism, development condition, Down syndrome, would be an intellectual condition, hearing loss, sensory, or anxiety disorders, that should be an emotional condition. Every child with disability is unique and may need different types of support. Not all disabilities are visible, and support needs vary. That's why laws exist to make sure every child gets fair access to education and resources. And why this matters? Between 1 and 6 US children has developmental disability. Legal protections ensure access to education and service. Legislation shapes real lives, classrooms, and the future. Some of the three main laws that related to education of individuals with disabilities are IDEA, ADA, and the Section 504. They have the main goal that work together to make sure people with disabilities have a equal chance and are treated fairly. We're going to be knowing a little bit more about the three laws today. The first one we're going to be seeing is IDEA, that's Individuals with Disability Education Act, that requires IEPs, Individual Educational Programs, guarantees service like special education, speech therapy, and accommodations. Ensure students with disabilities receive a free appropriate public education, that's the FAPE. Promotes inclusion and least restrictive environment possible, LLRE. Americans with Disability Act, ADA, make sure the young children and when they're ready to work has their jobs, school, transportation, and public places. Requires equal access and reasonable accommodations. Has the main focus prevent discrimination and promote full participation in the society. Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973 prohibits discrimination based on disability in programs that receive federal funding, covers a wide range of physical and mental disability, bans disability discrimination in federal funded programs, also has the 504 plan might include extra time on the tests, sitting near the front of the class, breaks during the long activities, help it stay organized, and also permission to use the computer for the writing. Why these laws matters? They promote equity in education and life opportunities, prevent discrimination, ensure access to support, help families advocate for their children, foster inclusive classrooms and communities. Thank you for listening, and here are some of my sources. The references is Individuals with Disability in Education, U.S. Department of Education protected students with disability, and Briggs Law Free Appropriated Public Education, FAPE.